Well, it sounds like
know?
it sounds like the fantasy is just like the image that you have of her, but in actuality, she is your reality because she is the strength that you find to deal with these things that you're dealing with. And so just like the image of her, like obviously women can't grow antlers on their heads. I mean, please take me to that world where that exists.
I know.
Because it does sound amazing.
I know.
And I just like drop my head down and run really fast.
I know.
Into someone. So, but yeah, I think that's really powerful. And there was a part, am I allowed to talk about when you walk out? And okay, I just don't want to give anything away. So there's when you walk out and you're like finally reveal yourself as the deer woman. It's just like so powerful. And I was like so amazed by your shoes, like your hoof shoes.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I've spent so many years like, clippity clop, like we look like show ponies.
Yes.
And so, horses are similar to deer. So I was just so fascinated by your shoes and your legs and how you actually like looked like half beast, half woman, which I think a lot of us are like, we are beasts, you know, like we can get crazy when something's really going down, like either crazy focus or crazy strong or crazy to save ourselves. So I don't know. I just thought it was such a great metaphor for finding strength from within to be able to deal with, like you said, incremental injustices that happen to us all on a regular basis as women. Yeah. And so slight on occasion that we don't even notice. Yeah. Yeah. That we're being fucked with. Yeah. Yeah.
And then and all of our sort of in club defense mechanisms are like to like diffuse and like to ignore and to, distract. Like it's very rarely, at least for me, it's always been very, very rarely like confronting a feeling head on or like confronting an injustice head on. And so that like with imagining the deer woman as this sort of helpful like deity, it helped me and it helps me do that and look at something head on, antlers on head on, and deal with something and tell someone to stop or like enforce your boundaries or stand up for someone or something, like whatever's going on. It's like
totally.
It's like really standing up.
You just reminded me of this one day where I was walking down Hollywood Boulevard, which, it can be crazy as fuck. It was broad daylight and this woman, I didn't know her. And she was walking towards me like we were going to cross paths. And I was looking at her and looking at the look on her face, which was like furrow-browed and this kind of like, she was really irritated. And then I looked over her shoulder and I saw a very tall man walking behind her doing the thing like, hey girl, like what, like come and talk to me, like what's your number, like like getting close to her and like just harassing her as she's walking down the street. And my natural instinct was as soon as she passed me, I sidestepped right in front of him and I said, leave her alone. Like got right in his face and didn't even think for a second about the consequences to me or my body. It was just like instinct kicked in, like similar to what we're talking about. Like I just got crazy, like just crazy angry at this guy. I said, leave her alone. And then I sidestepped back out and then I kept walking and he stopped and he turned around and he started yelling at me. But he didn't follow me, but it stopped him from doing what he was doing to her. And I think one of the what I did was assess my situation very quickly. I'm like, it's broad daylight. There's a lot of people around. What's the worst that could happen? A lot of bad things could have happened. But I didn't really take that into consideration because I saw somebody, another woman in distress. And I couldn't stand by and watch it happen.
And I would even say, I mean, I don't know. I definitely won't speak for everyone, but for me, like, I would even say, like, sometimes seeing an injustice happening to another woman triggers that much easier than it happening to you. Personally. Me. Like, for sure. And that's, I think, what I'm always working on is like how to.
There's all kinds of shit to work on. All day, every day.
Oh, and I just want to say about that really quick that it's directed by Valerie Hager.
Oh, great.
And she was one of the main inspirations for me actually like getting it out into the world and out of my head, this idea.
Yeah.
Because I saw a solo show that she did about her life as a stripper, and she stripped for over 10 years, and she wrote this incredible one-woman show, and then I saw it with some of our friends. And it changed my life. 100% changed my life. And I bring that up because of our theme that we're coming back to. And like, I was like, oh my God, like this isn't just a girl on stage, like expressing like, oh, I need to express myself. And you know, this is my performance art and I'm doing it for my own soul. You know, it was like, you know, just top tier artistic integrity and like like incredibly entertaining and
amazing.
Sold out and award winning.
What was that show called?
It's called Naked in Alaska.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was something with Alaska.
Yeah,
got it.
And it was.
Yeah, I remember hearing about
awesome.
it. I never got to see it.
Well, hopefully she'll do it again. Like in LA.
Awesome.
But I know she was like running it for a while, and so that also just spoke to me. Like, if you can turn this, you know, because we're all creative, artistic people, like if we can find a way to turn it into like a brand and a product that's like actually good, then, you know, doors open for that kind of thing. So she has since, like, after me, has sort of become like a director of female solo shows. And like, that's like her path right now. And it's so like so now we like inspire each other, and I'm still working with her on this show, but
that sounds amazing.
So yeah, looking at her, I get a lot of amazing ideas of like how to transition or like what that looks like, or like
that's beautiful.
What's next. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
thank you.
Want to be fabulous just like these strippers? Pay attention. It's stripper tips.
You know, the first thing that came to mind when you said stripper tips is... Are
you okay? Is your brain like
I
skipping?
know, I can't. Like,
stripper tips.
Stripper tips. First thing that came to mind is personality on stage.
Okay, which you have a lot of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel it working for me, and I have the sense that it could work for anybody. And like, I know that some women totally make great money having this other, you know, like not as much sort of like outward personality, but like more of like a simmering, vampy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, have people in mind. Yeah,
it can totally work another way. But for me, I feel like a performance can only be improved by personality.
Okay.
So I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I've been doing this for 11 years, and that's like above like learning tricks, above like what you wear, above like how you actually move. Like, people literally say to me every single day that I work, like, oh, I just really liked you because you smiled and made eye contact. Mm-hmm. That's literally it. Like, and then like there was this one day that like the pole literally broke, and we were all like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Like, and there were the girls who like, all they do is pole tricks, and they don't make eye contact, and they don't smile, and they were freaked out. And I was like, guys, we'll be fine. Like, all you have to do is just prance around and look at people and smile at them. And like,
it's really hard for some people.
It's really hard, but like, actually, like, we made really good money that night, and like, girls were trying that out, and I think it was kind of like a fun experiment, because there was literally nothing else to do. You literally couldn't do what you normally do.
Got it.
So yeah, I feel like that's a good tip.
Okay. Yeah, I like that tip.
Yeah,
that's really nice. I agree with you. I do a lot of eye contact and smiling as well. And what I tell people is, people want to not just be seen, but they want for you to see them, like to really see them, and they want to feel like you are trying to get to know them when you're on stage, and just by certain types of looks, because you're not just looking and smiling. You're like being playful and moving around and like kind of enticing them into your world. And so that's the real difference. That's more than personality that I've seen from you.
Yeah.
It's about like real human connection.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
I like how you said that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's right.
Get ready for our rapid fire question round. It's time for 4 for 1.
Who's your favorite stripper hero?
Oh my God.
Faster.
Probably Valerie.
Okay.
Valerie Hager.
Outside were legal. Would you free the nips? Faster.
I think so. Yes, with glitter.
In bed, are you a freak, a dead fish, or somewhere in between?
Oh, probably somewhere in between.
Okay.
I wish I was more of a freak,
Okay.
but sometimes yeah. Wait, what? Wait.
It's fine. No, you answered it.
Yeah.
You can be more of a freak whenever you want, by the way. It's your body, your choice.
I know.
All right.
I know.
Last one. Sexting, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot.
I don't like sexting. It's just a lot of work,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I like sexual emojis.
Well, it's better as like foreplay, not just like sexting. But you have to understand, like when I go away to do a show in Florida and I'm gone for a couple months, like sexting is all we have. You know.
All right. You could just masturbate, but I hear you.
You do. They all go together.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
yeah,
what
I'm not a fan. I'm not judging you. I'm not slut shaming you for wanting to sex with your husband, but yeah. Am I allowed to talk about your husband on air?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Some people, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Private. Yeah. So where can we learn more about you, following you, name of your show,
Yeah.
stuff like that?
I am on Instagram. My full name is Megan Rippey, so it's just at Megan Rippey.
Okay.
I'm also on Facebook. I have like a Facebook actor page
Okay.
that you can like. It's my full name, Megan Teresa Rippey. And my show is Dear Woman. I don't even think I actually like said the full name of the show until now. But Dear Woman, the autobiographical fairy tale of an exotic dancer and a magical encounter.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you to all of you for tuning in. This has been YAS, a stripper podcast. Tell your friends. Tune in next time. Thanks so much.